Okay, my friends, hello. This is just a quick tutorial to go along with part B of your homework assignment for this week. So I'm going to kind of walk you through some of the basics of accordance. So the first thing you want to do obviously is open up the application. Now, just quick note, I'm using version 11. I haven't quite upgraded to version 12, which if you all bought it, you should have received version 12. So there may be a few icons here and there that are in different places, but you should still have access to the same icons. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the New button up in the top left corner, and this will give you a list of all the different categories of texts that you have in your library. I'm actually going to open a modern Bible, and you'll see here I have a bunch of translations. You might not have all of these, but go ahead and use ESV with Strong's. That should open up the ESV. Now, I don't have great eyesight, and so I like to make my text a little bit bigger. You can see these two A's in the top right here. You can click the big one to make the font bigger. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some interlinear. So go ahead and click on this little icon here and click Word, and then click on it again and click Part of Speech. This is going to help you cheat a little bit for those of you who are working on the homework. Just some help. So this is the English translation of the text, the Greek word that's being translated, and the part of speech of each of the words. And then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to add a parallel, in this case the Greek New Testament tagged. And I'm also going to increase the font of this text. So what it did is it set up my parallels. Now, I was already in Romans 4:24, but if you're not, which you probably won't be, it'll probably take you to Matthew 1. Go ahead and click on this line here and just type in ROM 4, and it should take you to Romans 4. And then you can just scroll down to the appropriate verse. Or you can just type in 4:24 if you want to get there faster. All right, so the particular question that I asked you was what this word means, particularly raised, in the Louw-Nida dictionary, and actually it's this occurrence here. So the way you're going to interact with this information, if you were to right-click on the word raised, it will ask you to search for or look up the word in a dictionary. Now what this will do is it'll actually look up the English word as it occurs in any dictionary that you have in your library. But we don't actually want the English words, so I just to show you that, and you can actually see up here it says English tools. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. And instead, notice when I hover over this word on the right, it also highlights it over, on the left, it also highlights it over on the right. I want you to go over to that word, and you'll know when you get there because it'll also highlight it again on the left in English, and right-click on that Greek word. Go to Look Up Dictionary. And what it did was it looked up this word in my particular program in the Key Dictionary of the Greek New Testament. What you want to do is go to this box here and go down to Greek Tools and change it to the appropriate dictionary. In this case, I asked you to use Louw-Nida and the TDNT. I'm going to let you all do that yourselves, though, and give me the answers there. The next thing that I asked you to do, let me go ahead and close this out. The next thing that I asked you to do was to see where else this word occurs with Jesus somewhere near it. So go ahead and right-click on that word, and then you can click Search for lemma. And what that did was it opened up a new page where it looked for that particular Greek word. Okay, then go back to the, sorry, I have an extra screen open here. Then go back to the original screen and go to the word for Jesus, and you'll also see it here. And just go ahead and cut that word and copy it. If you don't know how to do that, it's Command-C on a Mac, and it's Control C on a PC. Go back to this previous page that you looked for, and then you're going to insert a command here. So what you'll do is you'll go to search, and then enter command and put and then paste the word there, which in this case is Jesus, and it'll actually give you a list, and go ahead and choose that form of Jesus. Alright, now I've just given you a list of all the places that Jesus and the word raised appears in a verse together. Now, what you'll notice is this is all in the Greek, so what you'll want to do is go to your interlinear, and you can once again kind of create a reverse interlinear with the Strongs. So here you have all the English words below it, and you can also add a parallel with the ESV so that you can look at them side by side and once again increase the font sizes if you so desire. And this will give you an idea of when this verb occurs with Jesus, and how Jesus is functioning grammatically with that word. So I hope you have fun kind of discovering some of these things. Shoot me an email or shoot me a text if you have any questions. Look forward to reading your homework and interacting with you online. Thanks.